Well, Patty, we have a new part-time job this summer.
We do. Oh
and
my gosh.
I think we're going to need some help
I think so.
so that we can be successful. And I
Right.
thought we would talk about it in this episode of Travels with Delaney.
The podcast.
Welcome back, everyone. My name's Patrick.
I'm Patty.
And we are joined on the couch today by Truman and Bess, our
Yes.
Cavalier King Charles Spaniels.
Yes.
If you're listening to the audio version, you can check out the video version over on YouTube at Travels with Delaney.
The podcast.
The podcast, that's right.
And hopefully Truman doesn't go into drama king because, he's a Cavalier king.
Yeah,
Because we learned that other cavies do what he's been doing since he was itty bitty. He howls.
yeah.
He has like a moment of, breakdown.
I don't
a
know
little
what it
moment
is.
of distress or anger or just wants to howl.
It might even be anxiety at
Yeah,
times. I don't know.
sometimes,
Yeah, so
But yeah, so hopefully he doesn't do that.
hopefully he doesn't do that. Well, Patty, it's time for another exciting round
Oh
of
boy.
This or That.
Oh boy.
So today, Patty, the
Yes.
This or That is
All right.
if you were going to have a snow cone,
Ooh, yeah.
would you choose raspberry
Mm-hmm.
or would you choose grape?
Oh, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy, honey. Raspberry it is.
Raspberry it is. I kind of let you off the hook this week.
In my mind, I'm thinking, is he going to say lime? Because that would be my ultimate favorite.
I
would
didn't
be
know
lime.
that.
Like, me and green popsicles.
Yeah,
Green Jello.
the minute I said grape, I knew it wasn't going
Because
to be
I
that.
don't like grape
Jelly. Yeah, yeah. If Patty, see that, like if that was a this or that, and I
Yeah.
said, "Did you want grape jelly or strawberry jelly?" Like I already
Easy.
know the answer because you never eat grape jelly.
Only if it's a last possible.
So this would be a good this or that. I should save it, but I won't. Grape jelly
Yes.
or orange marmalade?
Oh, jeez.
Because I know you don't like either of those.
I think I'd have to just succumb to the orange.
The orange.
The orange grape. The grape.
No, well, you could put them together. That would be a new flavor. Orange grape marmalade.
I'll just go with the grape.
All right.
I'm not a big orange marmalade because there's pieces of orange in there. That's kind of weird.
This
weird.
podcast has already went off the rails, and we're less than 2 minutes in. So, well, let's get into today's topic,
All right.
which really isn't about us getting a new job. Even though we do have a new job for the summer,
We do.
we are going to be the activities directors for Happy Acres Campground.
I think Kevin said the fun ambassadors.
Something, or
I
fun
want the ambassadors
facilitator.
of Quan is what I keep saying, but hey. Yeah, the fun facilitators.
Yeah. So,
So I'm a little nerved
for
up.
those of you maybe new to our podcast and
Yeah.
you're like, what are you talking
yeah,
about?
you guys are cuckoo.
So we last year formed a little partnership with Kevin and Angie Kozik, the owners of Happy Acres
Yes.
Campground in
Yep,
our
yep.
hometown of Angola, Indiana.
Right?
And last year, we just kind of helped them out with their social media. We were able to get them a YouTube channel started, which, by the way, if you're not following Camp Happy Acres on YouTube, you need to.
Do it.
And, we hosted a couple campouts, but this year we're going a little bit further.
Yes.
We're going on payroll.
The Fiesta Group.
Yeah.
Woo!
And so they asked us if we would be willing to kind of coordinate the activities for
Right.
this camping season
Mhm.
and kind of take that burden off of their workload.
Plate, yep.
Yep. And we said, sure, why not?
And I think we have like an open, we can do basically kind of.
Well, I don't know that anything's completely open.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I think there is a budget. And,
well, yeah.
I don't think she's going to let you book Keith Urban for a free concert.
Come on.
But no, I think, here's the thing. Angie has kind of roughed out the major
Sure.
events.
Right.
And then she said, hey, you guys have at it with all the,
Right.
smaller
Right.
activities.
Mhm.
So what I thought we would do today is kind of talk about some of the, regular activities that you see at primarily commercial
Right.
campgrounds and talk through those. And then maybe if those of you listening or watching
Yes.
could leave us comments on what activities should we be doing that
Right.
we're not thinking of. So we're going to tell you what we've already thought of and what we know we're going to be offering, but we definitely want to hear from you. And if you're listening on an audio platform and you can't leave a comment there, please head over to either our YouTube channel, Travels with Delaney, the podcast, and leave a comment on this video, or shoot us an email at travelswithdelaney@gmail.com, because we truly need your help, because we want to come up with some good activities.
Right.
So, all right. So the first one that's a regular on the Happy Acres schedule every year.
Trivia, right?
Well, that's one of them. Okay, we'll start with that one. That was not the one I was going for, but that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so that kind of started last year.
Right.
And they Angie buys this trivia that's a little bit of trivia versus that meet Family Feud.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Trivia
yeah.
meets Family Feud.
Yeah, like, so what's the top 10 answers? You know,
Yeah.
you got to think of the top
and you
4.
play in groups.
Oh my gosh.
We had so much fun last year playing trivia.
so hard, and it wasn't from alcohol.
No.
Our group was so
We
funny.
just had a good time.
Oh my gosh.
And so we definitely are going to have a few of those trivia
Right.
nights where you play on teams.
Yep.
And
It was great fun.
yeah, it's great fun. And it's not the kind of trivia where you have to have an exact answer. Again,
No.
it's more like Family Feud,
Yes.
where it'll say list the top 3, whatever, based upon a survey.
Right.
And then if I remember right, you can. Oh, I don't even remember all the rules. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
read up on the rules.
I'll have to read up, but it was so much fun.
So yeah, so we definitely know trivia is going
Uh-huh.
on for a few weekends.
Right.
The one I was thinking of that they do a lot of at Happy Acres is cornhole.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They do a lot of
Yes, they
cornhole.
do.
It's very popular.
Usually every Saturday about 1-ish.
Yep, they have a
seem
little.
like.
Yeah, about if not
mid-afternoon.
every other a cornhole tournament.
Yeah, they actually have like a cornhole area now
Yes.
designated just for cornhole.
Yeah, Angie and Kevin decided to, because in the past they've always played down on the pickleball court,
Right.
and now that the pavilion area is pretty darn close to being completed.
With what they want, yeah.
Yeah, with the pool area,
And the restrooms and whatnot.
yeah, Hammock Village is coming this summer.
Oh, Hammock
Yeah.
Village.
So they put in a dedicated cornhole area.
Right.
Yeah.
mhm.
So we know we're definitely going to be playing some cornhole
Ooh,
tournaments. Yeah.
There we go.
One that I don't know if they did last year, but
What's
I
that?
want to add, and that is bingo.
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 Before.
And after. So, you can play just traditional
Yep.
bingo.
hmm
Um,
And I think we could take it up a notch because we did this at school this morning.
okay.
It's called Singo.
Singo. Well, what's that?
And what it is you have someone, we'd have to have a playlist of songs.
Okay.
You make up the cards and you got like the song titles on the cards, and there's no free space. And the DJ plays a little snippet of the song.
Okay.
And everyone tries to figure out which song it is to put their marker on. And then everybody gets like a little bit of time. And then somebody, like either you or me, would say what the song title is. That way if someone didn't know, and then they're looking at their card and they put their marker down.
Okay.
And then you could play traditional bingo, 4 corners. We had lots of prizes at school today. It was so much fun with the songs. It was great fun.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's
So
fun.
we may have to consider Singo. I was just thinking plain old bingo, but
I like both, but yeah, Singo just takes it one step up because you got the music. It's peppy music. It's nothing, sappy.
Right.
It's just, and it was fun. So we had a great time.
I was thinking we might play candy bar bingo, where you play for a
Ooh.
candy bar.
We did that in high school. I remember that.
Yeah,
a long
and,
time ago. That would be fun.
So let us know. Are there other ideas for playing bingo that we're not thinking of?
Yeah.
But I do like Singo. That could be a fun activity.
It's fun. It was a blast. It was so easy to do today. It was great. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Now, a few activities are already on the calendar. We don't really have to plan them. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. They always are.
Yep.
There are a few weekends. I say a few, probably once a month on average. Live music.
Yes, that's always a blast.
And when there's live music, that also means
Whiskey
the
wagon.
6 whiskey wagon. I get that.
The
The 6 whiskey wagon. Well, you'd think I'd been drinking.
I think so. You've had a little bourbon, haven't
Yeah,
you? A
I
little
might have.
bourbon in your palate there.
And so, for those of you going, what is the 6 whiskey wagon? Well, the 6 on James is a restaurant,
Yes.
the official restaurant of Happy Acres Campground, and they bring out a little trailer.
Marty's the owner, good
Yep,
friend
Marty.
of Angie, and
Yep.
she brings out this little trailer full of liquor.
Yep. And so during the live music, you can get yourself an adult
Adult
cocktail.
beverage, yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I saw a new performer on the schedule for this year, which is
Yes.
Island Vibe.
We've heard them before around here. They play at
Yes.
different restaurants, and we've heard them, and they are great.
Yep. So I'm really excited she was
That'll be
able to book
fun.
Island Vibe.
Mhm.
I know Josh Ayers is
He's
coming back,
awesome.
and
Probably Pat Taylor's
Pat
in
Taylor's
there.
coming back. So
Yeah.
so those are easy things for us because
That's
those are already
easy.
planned.
used
I
to-
think we just have to play bouncers that night.
Yeah, just make sure everybody's behaving themselves.
That's right. Now,
Cutting them off at the bar.
actually, we want people to have fun.
Yeah.
So
It gets more fun, as you know. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so anyway, those are kind of the ones. Now, one that we had thought of
Yes,
is we were cleaning out the closet a week
Ooh,
ago,
Yeah.
and we found our Wii.
Yes. Whee!
And we were thinking we might schedule some Wii tournaments.
Like bowling.
Yeah, like a Wii bowling tournament.
That would be fun.
And
Yeah,
I don't
think
know.
that'd be great.
Have you ever stayed at a campground where
that
they
did
had
that.
Wii tournaments?
Yeah, I think with Angie, we just need a space where we can set it up. And of course, me with thinking of germs, you have your wet wipes that clean off the controllers in between everybody's play. And I think that'd be, you have a scorekeeper. I think we could have team names.
Would it? Oh, you could play in teams, or you could play individually.
Yeah, you could do individual. You could have a team.
That's
Like
true.
you're bowling, like the Pink Ladies.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're gonna come up with names for the team.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah. There you go.
So yeah, and there's quite a, we haven't played Wii in a long time, so there's probably some other
there's
things
some
you could
others,
do.
I'm sure.
So we thought maybe we would schedule some Wii tournaments.
Yeah. Well, there's probably going to be some pool parties.
Pool parties. We love the pool parties.
And we do some music there. And maybe like last year we had a tribute to Jimmy Buffett. We had some Jimmy Buffett trivia.
Yeah.
While we had some, it was a tropical party going on. And yeah, and I know they do. Are they still going to do this year? Do you know the golf cart Olympics?
The golf cart Olympics is on. Now, the thing about the golf cart Olympics is it's primarily more of a seasonal event
yeah,
because
true.
most nightlies don't bring golf carts with them.
That's right.
But I think the nightlies can have a good time.
It's a blast.
Oh, my gosh,
watching.
watching is hilarious.
Because someone is blindfolded.
On one round, yeah. The driver is blindfolded and the partner
and
has
there's
to tell him where to go.
Water's hazards and
Yep. If I remember right, they do 2 rounds.
yeah.
The first round, the pass, and you cannot switch. The driver is the driver for the whole event.
Yep.
So there's 2 rounds. Round 1, you drive through the course, but the passenger has a bucket full of water. And the more water that gets spilled, the more deduction
you get at the end.
At the end. So it's one of those where you have to balance speed with agility.
Yeah, keeping it your cart from not tipping.
And then round 2, the driver is blindfolded, and the passenger has to talk the driver back through the course.
Oh my gosh.
And we find out especially with the married
Which
couples.
marriages are going to be lasting.
That's right.
Who's going to be on the couch?
Yeah. So that was a great time.
That
but
was
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know about you. I feel like for some
Yeah.
reason my creative juices lately.
Now let's just put it out there.
Okay.
This is a family campground. It's got to be clean games.
Exactly.
Not like strip poker.
Yeah,
or
no
anything.
strip poker. Although I was
could do
thinking
card games.
I was thinking about like a euchre night.
Or Monopoly or
Yeah.
whatever people like
Yeah.
to play. Yeah. Yeah.
I also thought it might be fun to go buy like 6 puzzles that are all identical.
Yes.
And you could have teams
Trying to put the puzzle together.
and see who could put the puzzle together quickest to win a prize. That might be fun.
Right.
We're definitely going to do some bonfire nights.
Right.
And and usually when we do a bonfire, a lot of times we'll combine things like s'mores.
Yep.
Or last fall with the bonfire, we did donuts and cider that the campground provided. I'll get it out. That 2 sips of bourbon really kicked in quick on me.
You got tongue-tied again, didn't you?
Yeah, it must have been because it was that foolproof.
That's right.
So
You had more zip.
yeah.
Yeah, so just trying to rack our brain, what stuff we could do. That would be fun.
And I think one of the
different.
challenges is because, like you said, Happy Acres, although they welcome families and kids, it's not really geared towards kids like a Jellystone or a KOA would be. So they don't necessarily do a lot of the kids' crafty activities that you would normally get. I do know there's a couple nights scheduled with for crafts, but again, they're adult crafts. It's like painting a wine glass.
Or painting a portrait of something.
Yeah.
And the plant night with Kelly is always fun. We make the plants.
Right.
But that's you got to pay to do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to think of different things that we could do that would be fun.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, when we haven't been to a lot of commercial campgrounds in a long time.
We've been off the grid. I mean,
Yeah,
we're like at state parks, or
Harvest Hose,
Hose.
BLM land. They don't have any activities on BLM land, so
No, it's basically just.
Yeah, but I do
Hunker down.
remember years ago when we would go to like
Right.
the Jellystone here locally. I mean,
I
their
just
week.
thought of something that might
Oh, what is it?
karaoke.
Oh, I knew.
But
you
I
were gonna,
think there's a music thing involved, isn't there? Like there's got to have
I
she's got to
don't
have
know.
a license for it or something. She told us once, didn't she?
Maybe that could
That
be a
would
problem.
be fun. This time
I
the
don't
rain
know.
doesn't shine for me anymore.
I don't know, Patty. I've heard some.
Sweet
I've heard some singing up at the campground.
Caroline.
I'm not so
Bum,
sure this is a
bum,
good idea.
bum. But you bring the whiskey wagon and karaoke at the same
You
time.
combine liquor with karaoke, it's got to be good, right?
Right.
Whether
Has to
you're
be.
singing or whether you're listening.
I can buy myself flowers.
Wow.
Write my name in the sand.
You definitely are going to get us copyrighted if you keep this up. So
I'm done.
you're done. All right.
I'm
so that's kind of what we've come up with so
Yeah.
far. And that's why I wanted to do this episode. I know it's going to probably end up being a little shorter episode than normal, but we need your help, and we would
Yes.
love feedback on what activities have you seen when you're out at campgrounds that have activities. And we're not looking to put together a morning to night
No.
activity calendar.
Just something.
We just want people to have fun.
Yep, a moment of fun.
Yeah, because I don't want to get to the end of the season and then people be like,
That was crap.
yeah, that wasn't fun. Because I would like to not get fired.
That would be nice.
So,
wouldn't
so yeah. So anyway,
it?
I feel like we need to go camping someplace
I do.
soon
That
and
has
see what
stuff.
activities they have.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
so. All right. Well, we need your help, so hit us up with those comments. And Patty, as we do every episode,
Oh yeah.
we have to say thank you
to Jim.
Jim
Mr.
Kuzman.
Jim.
He's not only our friend, but he is our producer of this podcast. He's
That's
the one
right.
that edits it and makes it all happy.
Makes it sound great.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, Jim, thank you so much as always.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you who take the time out of your day to listen to this podcast. And we wouldn't do it if you weren't listening.
Right.
It'd be kind of pointless. It'd be
Yeah.
like talking to ourselves. So,
Yeah.
all right, everyone. Well, we will see you next week. And until then, we'll see you on down the road.
Bye.
Bye.
Travels with the lady. We'll see you on down the road.